The shaders are compiling, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm Salad, and welcome to Lies of P. I've heard a few people say that this is their favorite Souls-like game, and I'm about to find out why. I don't know if it's going to be my favorite Souls-like or not. Honestly, I don't even know what would qualify. What is my favorite Souls-like at this point? Probably Elden Ring, but that's only because I played in co-op with my brother, and that's been a ton of fun. So, like, as far as like my first playthrough single player experience, hard to say. But I'm excited for this, and I'm excited to see what this is about. All right, let's see if we get a intro cutscene here. I'm always nervous starting games. I always try to make sure I record at the start, because you never know if a game is just going to immediately drop a cutscene on you right at the start. Okay, it's not. That's good. Just some settings. Wow, you know what these images give me? These images give me BioShock vibes. Like, does anyone else get like some BioShock Infinite vibes from this or something? Or one of the other BioShock games? I've also played those on the channel, by the way, if you want to see those. I think we're just going to stick with the default settings. And yeah, it seems like we're starting immediately with some kind of cutscene, or maybe not. It says press any button. I am playing on like an extremely wide screen. It's 21 by 9. So it's possible that you guys are not going to see some things on the side of the screen. That's just too bad. You guys are just going to have to suffer unless I can fix it. Because I love my widescreen. And I love being able to see like everything. It's just awesome. So if you guys can't see something, I'll be sure to let you know. There's just settings. Alright, I'm going to take a look through the settings. And then we'll start up. Alright, so looking at the main screen here, it looks like we've got there's the sink in the background, sure, but this main thing at the front here is like an artificial heart. Like, that's the vibes that is giving me for some reason. I don't know if I'm right about that. I'm probably absolutely not right. All right, so we got difficulty settings here. I'm gonna go with the legendary stalker difficulty. You guys can't see it, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with the legendary stalker difficulty. That's the highest difficulty it seems I'm able to choose at the moment. I'm assuming you're going to be able to unlock higher difficulties if you beat the game at this difficulty, because it just says it's the standard difficulty. It doesn't say it's like, oh, this is the hard difficulty. It's the standard. And yeah, once again, I'm getting like BioShock vibes a little bit from this. Like the little bit of the art. In honor of the great writer Carlo Collodi?
Can you hear me?
Butterfly.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
All right. Wasn't this game like something to do with Pinocchio? I think that's something that I vaguely heard before. I don't really know anything about this game. Like, I've only seen like the cover, basically. And people have vaguely mentioned like something about Pinocchio. I've only seen Pinocchio when I was like very, very young. So I have a feeling there's probably going to be some references that I'm just not going to get. Wait, so we are a puppet. Is that right? I mean, we look human enough. Except for our left arm. Okay, we're slow walking.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Who is that? I'm getting some like weird Code Vein vibes from the the voice acting there, actually. And a little bit from the graphics for some reason. Obviously, the game looks nothing like Code Vein. The vibe is totally different. But like something about the way it's rendered. Gemini?
I see they got Jiminy too.
Gemini?
But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
So Gemini is going to escort us to Hotel Krot to find Sophia. Okay. Use belt. Okay, so you have quick slots. Okay, A plus the directional keys to use one of the various items. So hold on a second. I do actually think I might need to change some settings so you guys can see at least my HUD. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself doing some recording magic to make that show up for you guys. I hope you're proud of me.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Okay. Hopefully it still looks right at all times. All right. So how do I? So I see. I can hold that and use, what's this button? Last resort. You'll die if you use this. No. Okay. And if I push up, and if I push down, weapon durability? What? Weapon durability in this thing? Left trigger is armored steel? Huh. Okay. There is like one menu on the lower right that you can't see, but I don't think it's important. Like weapon types or something?
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Okay. Oh! Wait, what? Okay, so we get to pick, but I don't know how any of these actually play just yet. Is this something we can ever switch? So Path of the Cricket, balance. Path of the Bastard, dexterity. Path of the Sweeper, strength. Okay, so you get a dex build, a strength build, and a quality build. And the question is, which do we want? Oh, okay. So it tells us stats, but unlike in the Souls games, there's no help text here saying that you can show what these stats actually do. Normally, you could press like the select button, and it'll give you actual descriptions. Also, wow, you guys can't see that at all. Hold on. All right, we'll see how that looks. I know it looks weird, a little bit weird still, but we'll see how that works once we're out of this menu. So let me see. Let me think a bit about what it is I want here. Just guessing at what these stats do. Man, I really have no idea what any of this means, so I'm just gonna pick the balanced one.
Destination Hotel Croat. Recommend escaping from this location.
Okay. Is the lantern thing on our back, is that what's actually, like, talking to us right there? Hold on, let me just make sure everything's looking alright. Yeah, seems to look good. Yeah, so when we open menus, I guess things will look a little bit strange. But it's whatever. I want my widescreen, alright? I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make it happen. Krat Central Station, rainy night. Look at this. I'm loving the look of this game already. And it's still giving me BioShock vibes. Like, again, it's obviously not anything like, it's obviously not the same as BioShock, right? I'm not saying that it is. Normal, special, and okay. So you got a hold, got quick attacks, and we got just regular. Okay, and we can dash around, we can block, and we can do that. So what does this do? It hurts. Okay, well, at the very least it hurts. That's a quick block, by the way. Really? Yeah, this isn't really looking so spectacular. Where is the rain coming from, by the way? Like, the ceiling is fine. So how is it raining here? That's something I don't understand. Like, where is the rain coming from? Sawtoothed wheel. Hold on. Let's take a look at our menus here. Not settings. Bag? Here we go. Alright, so what do we got here? The following benefit item? What? Is that like DLC stuff or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that kind of stuff. All right, so again, the menu's gonna look weird for you. Let me see if I can do something about that. Okay, yeah, I don't think you guys really need to see the whole menuing part of this, but I'm gonna look through here, see what I can see. Oh, this is important. So there is durability on weapons. Not a huge fan of that in general, but all right, and we can repair them. Attack decreases. And then eventually can't be repaired with a grinder. Okay. And I'm assuming that has limited uses based on the icons that I'm seeing there. We've got a lamp with a cricket guide puppet inside. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the thing that's supposed to be guiding us to Sophie or whatever her name was. And I can use it. What did that do? I don't know. And then here's the item that I picked up. Motivity D and Technique D and Advance is blank. So those are all stats that your attacks can scale off of, I guess. A cogwheel, that's a common sight in Krat. It can be thrown to draw an enemy's attention. Even worthless items can become useful if you collect them. Everything became useful in battle in the Paralyzed City. And then we've got our weapons. Normal weapons and special weapons. Can disassemble, cannot disassemble, greatsword, sword. This is a technique and motivity weapon. So yeah, I guess that's a DLC weapon or whatever. I don't know if I even want to use that. I don't really like the idea. A lot of games do this. I don't really like the idea of games giving you like special weapons to start out with that are overpowered for buying like the special edition of the game. I hate that actually. So I'm not sure and maybe it's not actually that strong. Maybe it's just like a normal weapon that just looks cool. If that's the case, then that's fine. But like I don't want to trivialize the game by using a weapon that's too strong. It looks like from the damage though it is in line. If I'm looking at that physical attack stat there, it seems to be in line with my current weapon, so maybe it's fine. What's interesting here is that the saber blade and the saber handle are separate. They're separate items. Like you can mix and match. That's curious. And then we've got our arm of steel. Left-hand part's made of metal. It throws forward as strong punches. Left-hand part's made with exquisite detail. They do not have special powers. Geppetto's name is faintly engraved upon them. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stats here. I'm not going to worry too much about them right now. Okay, yeah, and we got other stuff here as well. Again, I'm not going to worry about that stuff. Yeah, I think we've seen what we need to see from here. Yeah, I know the far left side of the menu looks a little weird, but I think this is good enough. I think this is good enough. You guys can see what you need to see. All right, so let's just move on. I think I'm happy with our current setup. Obtain. Do we want to obtain? It looks kind of radioactive to me, but sure. The maximum number of pulse cells has increased. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. So, Flask. There is a maximum number of times pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, the pulse cell will gradually be charged. Oh, so you can recharge your healing by doing that? Hold on. Dash, dodge, lock on, extra bag, switch weapons. Oh. Isn't it just the same weapon though? Okay, there's some other like UI though here as well. Hold on. There we go. Added it in. I don't know how important that little bit of UI on the lower right is there, but I did notice it has a little bit less than before. Actually, that's probably my durability. Yeah, no, that's definitely my durability. But there's also, like, see where it says Y and LB plus Y? Apparently I can't do those things yet. I also see the symbol of scales next to the handle. And then also there's, like, an eye next to my blade. I don't know what that's about. But surely all this will get explained eventually. Also in the upper left, I think that's my charge, the blue. Oh, oops, hello. Okay, let's try blocking, by the way. Okay, I don't think we took any damage from that. I'm not sure if it did any kind of special parry though, or if that was just like a, like I don't know if the game rewards you for doing timed blocks. I did a time to block to the best of my ability right there, but I don't know if it mattered. Hello, sir. Here, let me just. Okay, I don't know if that counted as a timed block either. Dim ergo fragment. You know what? Fine. We'll read the things. Let's read the things and let's see what this is all about. So dim ergo fragment. Here it is. Obtain ergo plus 100. A fragment of ergo, a mysterious power stone that can be found in Krat. Geppetto's puppet can absorb ergo, and turn it into power. Ergo is both a power source and a currency in Krat. Even small pieces can be put to good use in the city. So that's runes or souls, however you want to think about it. That's the thing in the top right. It's got to be what that is. All right, cool. So we're still learning. Oh, guard. It will. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. It will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain. Guard regain accumulates but gradually decreases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. Oh, that's the like semi-transparent health. So it's like Bloodborne style. Once, as long as you've blocked it. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. Okay, so I was doing a perfect guard most likely. You will not receive damage, only stamina is consumed. You can use it to destroy an enemy's weapon or put them in a staggerable status. Okay, so I've so far never done a regular block. As far as I can tell. Oh, I can open the door? Okay, wait, before we open the door. What's this way?
You cannot seize a door.
Ah.
Switch me on and gently will light away.
I did switch you on. I'm pretty sure you're on. Alright, here. Okay, so that was a regular block. But it's fine because we attacked him afterwards. Alright. It's making sense to me so far. Okay, this seems like it goes further. So because of that, I actually want to backtrack, I think. Ooh. Ah! That is very Dark Souls. Oh. He's bad at the game, it's fine. Fable Catalyst. Thermite. I'm assuming that's a throwable. Could be a crafting material. I don't know if there's crafting in this game. What does this say? Krat Central Station train information. Keystone Express, Star Regional. Blue Ferry. Final Street. So we still don't know much about ourselves, like who our character is in this world just yet, but that's because I keep... Okay. Yeah, but that's because we're messing about a lot. So I'm sure we'll figure it out in due time. Alright. I hear big footsteps. Is the asylum demon down there? Hello? Okay, you having fun there? Smashing whatever you're smashing? I'm trying to sneak. Apparently there's no sneak button. I'm actually fine with that. That's actually something that can be pretty annoying. Cool. Alright, so like a 3-hit combo for a backstab. Left bumper and Y is... Whoa, what did that do? I did the left bumper and Y because it was charged up, but I don't know what that did. I guess it charged me up somehow. Passenger's note. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you, even if it's not much. Please survive, anyone. I don't know if we count as a person, so I don't know if we count as a survivor either. Alright, so we can't do the thing again, which is too bad. Okay, so enemies do not seem to hear my sprinting. Yeah, still not a perfect block. Try that again. Yeah, that was a perfect block, I think. Could be wrong. Sawtooth wheel. Checking my corners. Another one of those same signs. Yeah, something about like the look of the items on the ground is very Code Vein as well. Lock device. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Table catalyst. I don't need to be told that ladders create shortcuts, okay? I've played a Souls game or two. I know the deal. Okay. Seems like we got a boss battle of some sort here. So hold on a second. If I do this, you can turn it on and off. I see. Let's keep that on. We can restore durability if we don't want to. And then, oh, I see. So this is selecting items. So this is a heal that we have selected now, I think. And if I hold A, that's our other items. Okay, I'm understanding some buttons here. For a left armor of steel thing, though, is that a durability for that as well? Okay, he's got a bash. What else do you have, sir? Are you a robot? One swing, nice and slow. A bash, okay. Anything else? One swing like, okay. Is that it? Oh, that's different. Double hit, triple hit even. Alright. He's got a few moves. Two. Okay, that's different as well. Show me what else you have. Do your little bash thing or something again. Oh, okay. So we got our, we took some damage. I'm assuming that there's iframes in this game. We'll see. Actually, let's test that. That was not a good test. Let me press X and see. Okay, good. That works. Do it again, sir. Again. Okay, yeah, there's iframes. Alright, let's see if we can block that. Okay, that was a perfect block. But it didn't matter to him that much. Okay, staggerable. Hold for charge attack with RT. While you're attacking, a white outline will appear around the enemy's HP bar. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or with Fable Arts. I don't know what Fable Arts are, but we can apparently... Okay, let's not die here. I want to stagger him. Okay. So now you can do a staggered attack on him. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, we screwed up a lot there, but that's because we're experimenting. So where's his posture meter or whatever, though, in that case? Okay, come on now. There we go. I got an achievement? Destroy an enemy's weapon with a perfect guard. Okay, so yeah, he has no more weapon. Since we've guarded against him so much. Main entrance key, workshop, alt, lightweight, something or other. Okay, well, we took a lot of unnecessary damage. And we apparently can't use our heal even though we have enough blue bar. Because it's like purple? Did we use it too much so we can't use it again for some reason? I don't know. Sawtooth wheel. Alright, so let me take a look at the equipment that we just picked up. Higher weight, more physical damage reduction. This item was made in the puppet workshop for the purpose of improving strength while limiting the weight increase as much as possible. However, its weight is significantly greater than the standard version. Move to equipment. Oh, I see. You can put it on in the equipment screen. So we've got our load amount right there as we're at 44%. So that'll increase our damage reduction rate, but also increase our weight. I don't know what the breakpoints are here just yet. Amulets, we have none. Weapon 2, we're not going to worry about. Cannot be changed here. Okay. I guess that's all for that. Oh, costume. Okay, we're not going to worry about a costume. Okay, let's keep moving. So far, the combat's feeling pretty nice. I am liking the perfect block mechanic and how it deals stagger damage to them and also can destroy their weapon. I am indeed a fan of that. Generally, I'm pretty bad when it comes to parries, but it's still fun. Welcome to Krat. Welcome to Limgrave. I like that building in the distance right over there. The one that's past like the buildings that were nearby. I like how there's like a bunch of overhangs that jut out of it. Looks nice and evil. I love it. Krat Central Station Plaza, rainy night. Okay, all this random luggage and carriages. Now we're getting some Bloodborne vibes. Sorry if it bothers anybody that I keep comparing this game to other games, but I really can't not do that. Wait, does that logic make any sense? Did I just double negative myself into a sentence that made no sense? Maybe. Is he just gonna attack me with a candelabra? What is that? I can't tell. Cannot tell what he was trying to hit me with. Okay, so I can use this again. I have to attack enemies to charge it up. Yeah, I know that. Oh wait. City of Krat, in honor of Valentius who erected... What? In honor of Valentius who erected the Cornerstone of Origin. Cornerstone of Origin. Valentius created the Cornerstone of Origin, whatever that means. Repair the Stargazer? I don't know what that means. But sure. What I was going to say is, I wonder if parries... Stargazer activated. Oh, a resting spot. I wonder if parries also recover my pulse meter. Got an achievement. Use a Stargazer for fully recovering HP stamina as well as charging your pulse cells. You'll be revived there at point of death. It also revives enemies. Okay, let's use it.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device the Stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Level up, use storage. So if I recall, the story of Pinocchio was that he wanted to become a real boy. And something about him lying in his nose gets longer. Those are like the things that I recall. Are there any actual real humans left in this world? I'm getting the distinct impression that there is not. And that the only things that are left are puppets. Okay. So what do you got? Add ergo. Yep, you can level up. Only stuff in the bag can be used. Alright, so let's see here. We've got A few levels. 1, 2, 3. 3 levels. And they require progressively more. So vitality increases my HP, my guard regain, physical fire, electric, and acid damage negation. How about vigor? Vigor is stamina. Okay. I don't know how important stamina is in this game. Capacity is our weight. That's actually nice. I like that that's separate from stamina. And legion. What is legion? Like when I hear the word legion, I think of like what is it? Something to do with the Bible, where like the demon called itself Legion. There was something like that in there. I don't know. I'm not religious. So let me see if I can. Is there any way I can see what that does? What is Legion? It makes me curious. Fable slot. Because I feel like this game would use the word Legion in that sort of, in like a religious kind of a sense. Whatever. Motivity is physical attack and physical... Okay, weapon 1 attack. I see, that's what the I is. It's a 1. It's a Roman numeral 1. So it increases our physical attack for our main weapon, because we don't have a secondary weapon equipped, and our arm. Our arm seems to scale quite well with motivity. For technique, same thing. And for advance, that increases our disruption, shock, and break. So I'm assuming that break is the stance break. Disruption and shock must be some other kinds of status effects. So this is basically like the arcane stat, maybe? So right now, I don't know enough about these stats to make a very good informed decision on what it is I should be upgrading. So I'm going to have to go with the safe bet, which would probably be capacity, maybe? Is there one that increases defense more than others? Or maybe vitality for the HP, but I don't know about guard regain. You know what? I feel like... Oh wait, hold on a second. Okay, I see. Yeah, so my weapon and my Legion arm both scale with motivity and technique. None of them scale with advance at all. But you know what? I think it would be the most fun to start speccing into advance. Would it be smart? No. This would be a very bad decision. But I feel like the status effects are always fun, right? So maybe I should just level advance and hope that we get an advanced weapon later on. That sounds like an idea, right? Surely it couldn't go that poorly. Let's do it. Alright, I just made a horrible decision, by the way, and I know it. Don't try to tell me I made a good decision. I know I made a bad decision. I'm not going to worry about it too much, though. Whoa, wait. I'm just realizing there's like 2 of ourselves on the right side of the screen. Let me see if I can fix that. Alright, we're back. I'm having to get progressively fancier to solve the problems that my own stubbornness has created. It is what it is. Alright, so we already rested at this. Alright, let's just practice murdering these people a little bit more. Let's see. No. Also, what happens if we die? It's very possible that if we die, we might lose something permanently and not just drop our stuff. That's something that I'm still worried about. Yeah, failed. Failed. We gotta get better. Fast startup on some of those attacks. No, it is what it is. Let's not worry too much about it. Fable Catalyst. Let's just get to looting. Krat Times issue 138. The Krat Grand Exhibition has been delayed. The decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Venigni Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. That's not realistic. The company would never help the civilians and the citizens. They just say, oh, sorry about it, and then they would leave. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now with the puppet frenzy, resulting in more casualties. Why were there so many puppets? To begin with, I guess they must have been adopted as robots in all sorts of households and for all sorts of tasks. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. So there's something called a petrification disease that has occurred before. Is that something that turns people into puppets to some extent, or like what is that about? Also, how come I can't get out of this menu? Hello? Oh, my controller died, that's why. There we go. My controller is undied. Oh, more people. It's hard to notice them. We should be able to sneak up on this guy, right? Yeah. Nice. Ugh. I've got to block a little earlier. I must say, I do really appreciate the healing mechanic, where as long as you can regain your heals over time. I'm a big fan of that. I've said it before already, but I just really like. Well, I should say, like, the main thing is I really hated the mechanic in Bloodborne, where you had to go and farm for blood vials every now and then because you ran out by going and killing like basic enemies. That was the worst thing. That was just so bad. So I'm very glad that this game is not that way. Is that out of bounds that I can see right there? Yeah, it is. You guys probably can't see it very well, but like through, like on the other side there's a bit of what looks like sky. That's out of bounds. I can see it pretty well, like on the side of the screen like that. I always love finding little things like that. As a game developer myself, I love finding the out of bounds things that the artists just did not cover up. I find it fun. Press and hold the dash. Yeah, I know how to do that. Wait, it said something about a jump. Hold up. Wait. I might need to reread that. Oh, there it is. So I can jump. Interesting. I don't think I can jump attack though, so it is what it is. Oh. Y for Fable Arts. Okay, and while guarding, use handle Fable Arts. So there's two different types. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable Art. Fable Arts use up Fable slots, and different Fable Arts can use a different number of slots. So that uses up our healing? Or no, it's a different thing. Or maybe it isn't. Wait, no, it is. It is the same thing. Chart them up by attacking enemies with weapons. So that uses all of it, which means we... Oh no, we can heal. Okay, I was confused. I was confusing like our healing for like the stuff in the top left. That's not it. Stuff in the top left is not our healing. Oh, you can't open that? Okay. Very well. Sawtooth wheel. So it's got like a shotgun. So yeah, that didn't give me any fable. Yeah, come up here, buddy. One-on-one. I wanna time to block you and see if it gives me fable. Oh. Okay, a regular block didn't. Okay. That, I couldn't tell if that gave me any. Come on. Come on. Whatever. I'm just not doing a good job at getting those blocks. Oh. Okay. With dogs, I have no confidence at all of timing the block. Dog attacks in games are always way too jank. What? It's a broken up message? Most loyal servants? Housekeeper? The Grand Exhibition? A dream of becoming a real girl. Herald Theater, Rosa Isabel Street. Oh? Wait, there's an item there. Okay, so the messages repeat. How do I get over there? Did I miss something? Hold on. I don't know how much this game allows exploration, but I want to see. So this still doesn't work, right? Yeah, okay, so I guess that's just going to be a shortcut later, right? But why did the game tell me how to jump? Was it so I could do this? Or maybe so I could do this? Wait, don't tell me I can't jump over that. Oh, come on now. What use is the jump if you can't do that? Whatever. Can I jump over this and die? Can I kill myself by jumping off a ledge? No? Okay. So far, the game's rather restricted in the ways you can go. Fury attack. Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a Fury attack. You can't guard them, but you can move out of the attack's range or counter it with a perfect guard. Okay. Well, obviously we're going to try perfect guarding it. Oh, that was not it. I'm going too early. I think I need to see him do the attack once, at least. No. Come on, do your attack again, the Fury one. Ugh, whatever. Come on. Someday I'll get good at that kind of thing. You'll see. I notice my durability is at like half now. Could be a problem. Oh! Don't you shoot me. Okay. I think I'm invincible. Oh! at that point. That's fine. Got a dog. So yeah, this is the game, right now, this is the game teaching you to use an alternate path to go sneak up on enemies, I think. Because the dog was obviously there looking at us. But, if we do this, we get the drop on him. Okay, this is the item that I saw earlier. Urgent repair tool. Ah! Okay, we're fine. So let's try this again, I think. Is that... what is that doing? I guess I'd have to look up, read up on what that does.
And that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
A powerful parade is blocking the entrance. Items down there, hold up. Oh, I can open this, right? Nice. Okay, shortcut unlocked. Okay, we can't backstab a dog. Good to know. Did I go every possible way here? I think so. Okay. Interesting. This is an enemy? Okay, this thing's pretty durable. Okay, I need to repair my durability. Hold up. Let's use our thing. Wait. Oh, there we go, yeah. Okay, I actually like that. So you can use it to whatever extent you need to. Wait, does this not die? It doesn't. Okay, so that's just an endless fighting dummy. We've got a merchant here. Stargazer activated.
Hello there. Welcome to Krot, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Oh, okay. So let's see. What does he have to sell? Hold on. Alright, so he's got a throwing cell, a large output battery that can be thrown, inflicts electric blitz damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, the people began to fashion weapons of resistance in their desperation. Many throwable weapons were manufactured, and these exhibited excellent results against their marching enemies. Huh. Electric blitz damage. And that does scale with advance, which is what we upgraded. Then we've got electric blitz abrasive. This looks like a grinder. Temporarily Imbues weapon with electric blitz. A special abrasive made by mixing electric blitz metal powders. Temporarily, yeah. Weiss stalkers are prepared to face any minor variable that comes up in battle. Abrasives are another weapon that can turn the tide on a constantly shifting battlefield. So does that have a limited number? Oh yeah, so they're like single-use items. Do I get one of those? Let's get one. And then we have another of the exact same blade. And then we have 2 blades, neither of which scale in advance. I see. They're basically the other 2 starting weapons, right? Greatsword and Wintry Rapier. So this is the strength weapon basically, and that's motivity. So motivity is strength, technique is dexterity, advance is like arcane or something. Interesting. And they have different damage reductions while guarding. And they can all be disassembled. Okay. That's all I needed to see. Alright. And for selling stuff, I don't know if we want to sell anything. Alright, let me actually equip some stuff though from our inventory real quick. So I noticed that the grinder doesn't actually have a usage count next to it. So is this just infinite? Like, can I use this as much as I want? I feel like that's the case, which is interesting. Alright, so I equipped some stuff on our hotbar for later, which is nice. Level up or storage? Let's level up. So do we keep going with the insanity that is advanced? I think we don't. I think we'll be smart and we'll get some HP here. How about that? All right. See how that goes. Okay, you guys can't see the items that I have equipped. Doomed. It's fine. You can see my health. I just equipped the 2 consumables that we have. Oh, it's a big boy. Parade Master. What is that? Text. Oh, messed up. Okay, I have to make sure I'm close enough. Let's heal up. Wait, did I even heal up? No, I used the grinder. Oops. Okay, I think I'm getting the timing right on those blocks at least. Okay, this isn't too bad. Oops. Oops. Oh, that was an attack? I don't like that that is an attack where he just like slowly, like he just bonks it on the ground. Okay, I perfect blocked it. We're good. I perfect blocked it again. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, I'm sure that would have went better if I wasn't so focused on the perfectly timed blocks. But there's our first death. Okay. Well, now we know what dying is like. Alright, we're reconstructed. If you die in a boss battle, death ergo is created at the entrance. Oh, that's good. Okay, so you don't actually... That's very nice. I appreciate that. Alright, I guess I should be using like my weapon skill stuff as well. So, we'll use that in the second phase. Good. Oops. Alright, let's get away from him now. And what was I gonna do? Oh right, the Y thing. Let's do the Y thing. How about that? Okay. I don't know how much that did, but it was probably helpful, right? Oh my gosh, that little attack is really annoying. Okay, I think I'm understanding the timing for that a little bit better now. That one's really easy. I don't know how long the health bar stays like that, so I want to make use of it when I can. Alright, he's basically dead. Let's finish him. There we go. Bye-bye, Parade Master. I'm liking the, as much as I'm not great at it, quartz, special kind of ergo with different color and vibration. Okay, went away. As much as I am struggling with, like, the whole, timed blocking thing, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying that playstyle, so I think I'm going to try to stick with it if I can. That might mean going into a strength build for the better, like, blocking if we mess it up. Or it might be speccing into something else, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It also might be that I just continue on with the status effect stuff, because that's going to be cool too, I'm sure. Hotel Krat. What did it say? Hold on. The greatest luxury you'll ever experience. Treat yourself to an unforgettable day. Are you alive, sir? Talk.
Energy depleted.
Oh. Well. They're dead now. Hold on. Let me take a look at the item that I got. It was an enhancement material. P organ ability activation part. I know you can't see it. Oh well. A colorful, tiny ergo fragment. It activates a special ability when equipped to the P organ. What a... What a name. It's a special kind of ergo with a different color and vibration. The workshop uses this gem to bring out Puppet's different abilities. Okay. So yeah, that's for our arm, right? This is gonna be like Sekiro, where we're gonna be getting different abilities for our arm.
One more thing I should mention.
Why would they call it that?
Hotel security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
Okay, so we know we're a puppet. But we're a special puppet. So are we working with these puppets that we're fighting? Like, what faction are we with? Are we somewhere in between the humans and the puppets? Or are we gonna try to kill all humans? Like, what are we doing here? It does seem to be the case, though, that humans do indeed still exist. Pays to explore, love it. Moonstone was off from this world, however, was the most optimal enhancement material. In their urgency, technicians pushed forward with using the Moonstone for weapon upgrade without time to review it any further. So it's something from beyond this world that's used to enhance weapons. Common weapons, specifically, it says, which means that there's going to be a different material for legendary type weapons. A little doomed. I don't really like that, but it is what it is. All right, let's go on in.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Puppet or human? We're gonna say that we are. So we're not supposed to say we're a puppet. I'm gonna say we're a puppet though anyway.
Puppets are a constant source of trouble. The hotel forbids all outside puppets. Please leave the premises.
Yeah, I know she said to tell us to say we were a human. Wait, can we do it again?
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Okay, I guess this is our tutorial, so we get to do it as many times as we need to succeed.
A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Crot.
What if a puppet could lie? Surely some puppets should be able to lie. Why are we holding our heart? Did it hurt our heart to lie? Like, what's going on there? Maybe it really is troublesome to lie. Does it mean did our nose get bigger? Because he told that lie? Oh, yeah, we're in the evil-looking building that I saw from the distance that I liked. Lies of P.